that you thought you knew something. Everybody grab y'all heart me's. Y'all ain't here listening to me rant about this weird asshole. Grab y'all heart me's for me, please, and thank you. Send some donuts to my big back ass. I appreciate you. Hey, hey, mommy money. The fuck? Bitch, I'm rich in value. I'm rich in family. You ain't got that. AJ, I bet you wish you could have been able to go to your mommy house when you got kicked the fuck out. Where's the lie? Let's play hashtag where's the lie, guys. We ain't played in a minute. Hashtag where's the lie? Your parents are nowhere involved in your life, AJ. Hashtag where's the lie? They wouldn't even go get your motherfucking kids for you or keep your kids. Hashtag where's the lie? Your ass have to wake up at the crack of motherfucking dawn just to take your kids to motherfucking school because you have no support, bitch. Hashtag where's the motherfucking lie? You lay up in a motherfucking house with a motherfucking dagger who don't give a fuck about you, and your ass sat up here and couldn't even do what you was supposed to do to secure a space for your child. Hashtag where's the fucking lie? Why you want to get up on a motherfucking app and talk about what I do and don't got? Guess what I don't have? Evictions. I don't have any of them. Hashtag where's the lie? I don't have an eviction. I don't know what that looks like. I've never had a writ of possession. I don't know what that looks like. I pray to God that never happens to me. I pray to God that I choose to get the fuck out before they kick me out. Hashtag where's the lie? Hashtag where's the lie? You ain't sitting up here wolfing about what happened when you took your ass to the damn courthouse. Hashtag where's the lie? But you want to get up in everybody else's business. You want to talk about what happened with Rick and his motherfucking kids. Let's talk about what happened with you and your kids. Hashtag where's the lie? You sat up here and created a space for your children to have nowhere to lay their head. Where's the fucking lie? But you worried about Rick. You worried about Rick. Your kids don't have an address to call their own. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? At your big age of 34, 35, going on 92, why the fuck is your credit trash and you got a fiance? Hashtag where's the lie? Why you sit up here saying you looking for a motherfucking house and your credit is trash? Hashtag where's the motherfucking lie? Why is the bitch that you sit here sucking fucking and laying up under, her credit is trash? Hashtag where's the motherfucking lie? You make all this motherfucking money, you couldn't get your credit right? Hashtag where's the motherfucking lie? Why it took a writ of possession for you to decide to get your credit together? Hashtag where's the motherfucking lie? You got comfortable laying up in somebody else's shit rented, bitch. Hashtag where's the motherfucking lie? Now you wall out. Where's the lie? Where's the lie, AJ? You looking like what you've been through. Hashtag where's the lie? Do I look like I'm motherfucking sick? Do I look like I was in a hospital about to die? Do I look like that? Hashtag where's the lie? Fuck. Fuck is you on? Sitting here talking about, see, you putting your mouth on people. No, bitch, you put your mouth on people. You sit here lying talking about Rozay started with me. No, bitch, you started with me. You started with me. You started with me on Diamond's panel. Y'all like rewriting history. I ain't never started shit with nobody on this motherfucker yet. I'm always responding. One thing about Rozay that has always been consistent is I'm always responding. To the point where niggas is saying I'm centering because anytime you throw shade, even a piece of shade, bitch, I'm checking it. That's y'all problem. Y'all hate that I'm checking shit at the motherfucking door. Bitch, I'm not waiting to check your... No, I'm checking it right then and there. You don't get to shade me and then keep it fucking pushing, bitch. We're addressing it. Because where the fuck that shade came from? Where that shade come from? Fuck is you talking about? AJ started with me when she decided that she wanted to get mad because I was sitting on the panel with Diamond and we were talking and I accidentally cut her ass off. Mind you, this was right after the gala. Me and her had no problems. We had no beef, but we wasn't no motherfucking friends. I would go into her lives and support that bitch when she had nobody sitting in her goddamn panel. When no one was coming to her live. I was there. The garden was there. Tell that bitch stop lying. That Sunday's best shit, it was the garden supporting that shit. And that weird, I knew that wall was on some weird ass shit when I had won the competition and the bitch gave it to somebody else. Who in the garden remembers that weird ass shit? We remember that shit like it was yesterday. And we knew then you was a weird ass bitch. I literally won the competition. The hoe gave it to somebody else to give them the fucking money and told me that I won third place of all things, bitch. Of all things. Gave me third fucking place and tried to only give me $30. Hoe, keep it. And I never returned. When we did a poll and the poll said that I won. Everybody who was in that bitch remembers the poll said that Rozay won. I had won. They go to deliberate in the back, come back to the motherfucking front and say that I was in third place. I don't know if it was third or fourth place. I think it was fourth place or some weird shit like that. They created a position for me or some stupid shit like that. If those in the garden, y'all remember that shit, we all was confused as fuck. And around that time, she was sitting around Nitra. When me and her had got into it, after she decided to try to cuss me out and say that I lacked couth because my phone was glitching and my connection was bad. And so every time we end up talking at the same time. What's up, B? We end up talking at the same time. She thinking I'm trying to be disrespectful, but I wasn't saying nothing to her. So this bitch gonna sit up here and say, you lack couth. I remember what the fuck caused us to fall out. And I was like, what you mean I lack couth? Where's that coming from? I didn't know you felt so strongly. She was going in. And everybody else was like, damn, AJ, you had no problem with her? And then guess what AJ started doing, y'all? Swear to God. She took my pictures from when we was out at the gala. That when we was at the Airbnb, she looked for the worst type of picture where one leg was a little higher than the other with the shorts because I was moving around, and she would post my pictures on people's backdrop and they could be talking about the sky being blue, and she would come out of nowhere and she would get to talking about me. AJ did that unprovoked, not me. I was not beefing with that bitch. She would go up on different people's panels, put my picture on the backdrop, and then start talking about me. And they was like, what the fuck? When you and Rozay had beef? I didn't know we had beef until I was on that panel. She kept cutting me off, disrespecting me, so I guess we got problems now. And they was confused. To the point where people was like, AJ, not now. Niggas would literally tell her to get the fuck off the panel with that shit. So we get into Manny's live. Now who remembers when we were in Manny's live? And on Manny's live, AJ did it again. She got up on the panel, put my picture up, and started talking about me again. This time, this is in front of thousands of people, in front of Manny. And I said, bitch, we ain't gotta go picture for picture. I just cam the fuck up. And we go face for face, body for body, because she was body shaming me like she liked to do everybody else. So I got the fuck up. I cammed the fuck up. No makeup on. And we went face for face, body for body. And that bitch had that thin ass, cheap ass, Walmart ass, training sports bra ass shit on with her titties hanging to her motherfucking knees. And niggas was like, how you talking about people's bodies and your titties is hanging like that, bitch? You built like a capital P. And all I did was get in the camera, dance and have a good time, and she got mad. And they was like, Rozay ate you up. She ain't been able to get over that ever since. My big fat ass ate you up, and I eat you up every time. Eat you up every time. Every single time, AJ. I'm not no ugly ass bitch, ho. That's you. Trying to perpetrate like somebody that's attractive. Ho, we been seeing the real you ever since you done got motherfucking dropped up out that goddamn house, ho. We see the real you. Tired. Dry. Bitch can't even get herself together. Gotta put a picture up of herself how she used to be before y'all found out she was perpetrating. She gotta show y'all who she used to be. Ho can't even put no makeup on. Ain't even got a travel little makeup case to just do a little 1, 2, 3. Just looking rough as fuck. So you get your ass up on this internet, lying, capping. I need y'all to hit my gift goal. Lying, capping, playing games, making it seem like motherfuckers just picking on you, bitch. Nobody's ever picking on you. You always picking on somebody. You are a bully. And now the bully has been exposed, and you think that I'm not going to speak about all the egregious shit that you have said about others? Not even me, but about others too? You think I'm not going to say nothing? Thank y'all for the gifts. Y'all keep sending them gifts, period. Since the garden is dead and motherfuckers don't ever want to support the garden, send y'all gifts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The fuck? If I'm eating, send them gifts. Appreciate you. If I'm eating that bitch up, send your gifts. Because I can't stand a fucking bully. This must be the word of the week, bully. It gotta be word of the fucking week. And a bitch will sit up here and talk cash money shit about people all day long, and then when it's her time, all of a sudden, this person is just obsessed with me. Bitch, we remember how many times you done brought my motherfucking name up, ho. We remember how many lives you done fucking had. So now you and your feelings because I made a video, bitch, instead of motherfucking going live on you? Bitch, the video lasts longer. The video lasts longer. I don't need to keep going live about you. I don't need to keep going fucking live about you, ho. I'ma just make a video. Because one thing about it, I'm not just a live stream host. I'm a content creator too. I make videos. Go check out my page. I got a whole lot of great videos. Go like them, repost them, talk about them, talk in the comments in them, share them to a friend. The hell? You sit up here and you lie like people start with you. Nobody cares about you, AJ. We've seen that clear as day. Anytime they have to do anything that pertains to you and that writ of possession, Edna just so happened to diss a fucking peer like she did today. Poof. As soon as your ass got to speaking on me, Edna, poof. Bitch, because she know what's good for her. Poof.
When her shit.
Fuck you mean? Poof. As soon as you get to trying it with me, Edna, get the fuck up out of there. Because she know what's good for her. She don't want me on her motherfucking ass. She done said it. She don't want me on her motherfucking ass. Look at you. You had to move the fuck on. You ain't got no backbone. You ain't got nobody to come and banter with you to talk about me. How you said when you couldn't even say shit. And then you tried to move the fuck on. She's obsessed. You gonna listen to the motherfucking comment cousins hype your ass up, bitch? At a certain point in time, you can't listen to the fucking comment cousins, bitch. You got too much going on. You will always be clocked. Please understand. You're a digital clock at this point. Ho. You're a digital clock. Bitch, I ain't got to sit up here and concentrate to read a bitch ass thing. Ho, it just come easy. Yeah, it come easy to read you now. Uh-huh. You sit here looking at everybody else's motherfucking life. Ho, yours are in shambles. You have no home to go to. At least I do. Now you all out. Where's the lie? I could go home. Can you? Clearly you can't. Clearly you can't. You can't go home. You can't go home. Talking about what I do and don't have. Ho, you was the same bitch wanting to eat this motherfucking cat. In Atlanta. Slow down. You're speeding. And one thing I ain't never been is a cap ass bitch about shit. One thing I ain't never did was cap about none when it comes to a bitch wanting me. Fuckers, is you cool? Trying to flirt in some more shit. And I've been trying to hold, the way I've been trying to hold that shit. But how you really, the obsession is you. The obsession is you. For real. You easy. I don't understand how the fuck a bitch could be with you for, you know what? I can. Cause you easy. You easy. You real fucking easy. I could see how a motherfucker be with your ass for 15 goddamn years and shit. You an easy ass broad. Very easy. Very fucking easy. Years and shit. You an easy ass broad. Let me come up in here on my main page. Hold on. Very fucking easy. Y'all put hashtag FYP in the chat. They're reporting me. I need y'all to put hashtag FYP in the chat. They are reporting me. Send some gifts. And I mean it. I'm not letting this bitch hair go. You talk too much shit about too much fucking people, ho. You sit up here and degrade people on a constant basis. Every chance you turn, everywhere you look, here come AJ sitting here trying to call somebody dumb, trying to call somebody stupid, slow, and everything in between. Bitch, you can get your smexuality on TikTok Shop. We love TikTok Shop. There you can find a hot comb for AJ's motherfucking ends and roots on TikTok Shop. On TikTok Shop, we love TikTok Shop because maybe you can find somewhere in some place to get them evictions up off your motherfucking credit score, ho. We love TikTok Shop. On TikTok Shop, you can find AJ's record on TikTok Shop. On TikTok Shop, we can find AJ's invisible fucking part on her motherfucking side parted wig on TikTok Shop. I ain't never seen a bitch post a motherfucking picture of a goddamn wig lace and that shit is balding in the front, bitch. You posted that on purpose and it's lifted and you had filter on that motherfucking picture. Oh. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? They're reporting every page. Let me go get the other page. Give me 2.2. Give me 2.2. What song should I play?